Just 100 miles into the King Alfred's Way, and we'd already found beautiful world swimming spots, experienced an ultra race, melted along the Ridgeway, and had a wild camp we'll just never forget. And we were only halfway round.
Definitely, would you say one of our nicest camping spots?
Definitely one of the nicest camping spots.
You feel, how do you feel?
I feel, I didn't get to sleep right away, but waking up here is like mighty beautiful, and I feel good that we're about to have breakfast and we're ready for the hottest day we've had so far.
Is this the hottest day?
I think it is. I think it's
See, because Sarah has already got suntan lotion on.
I normally have suntan lotion
In preparation, really? In the morning?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, good. How's it going?
Yeah, going well. You know, is this one of the like barrows or something like this?
Not that we're aware of.
No?
I think it's just like a little coppice woodland.
Oh, okay, cool. Happy riding.
Thank you. Bloody hell. Sarah the pack mule. So the plan was we were going to do it in runs, that I'd get half the stuff and then Sarah would get half the stuff. She's only bloody gone and got it all. We're coming off the Ridgeway. That's been awesome. It's been really nice riding. Just in the middle of nowhere, just these big open like rolling fields. Now we're going towards Avebury Stone Circle.
Josh is excited.
I am excited, but the Ridgeway's been really cool. Oldest road in Europe. Yeah, very cool. Surrounded by history.
It added a whole other dimension to the riding. Just thinking about the landscapes we were passing by, how they've been used by so many different civilizations, and all the crazy things that must have taken place over the last 10,000 years. The Avebury ceremonial site formed such a huge sacred landscape, and we were cycling right through the heart of it. Coming away from Avebury, and things really started to heat up. Sun, hills, big open skies, and small, narrow, overgrown tracks. This section really took it out of us.
Oh fuck! This is tough. Oh, my pedals don't go round here. Fuck. So this is the path, apparently. Go on! Oh! So I tried to switch lanes, thinking, that track looks easier, and fell off my bike right into this verge, and I couldn't get out for ages.
So there's a lot of smoke. Like all of this side is covered in smoke.
Where we just came from.
All of there is covered in smoke. I don't know if they're intentional fires or they're not, but gotta make sure that I don't think we should cross that. What do you think?
So it says that there's a risk of fire here, and it's in high at the moment, but it says when the red flags are flying, keep out.
Military firing range, keep out when red flags are flying or red lamps are lit.
And the red flag is flying, and the red lamp is lit.
That's where we're meant to be going.
So our map doesn't say there's actually a route here, but we're going for it, and as you can see, it's just smoky. So smoky.
Can you hear all the guns? Well, I don't know what it is, there's bangs and smoke.
Then things just got even crazier.
How have we ended up here? Bloody hell. There was no warning of tanks and military war zones.
We've just spotted a tank.
Absolutely crazy that this is such a spiritually important area with all the like druid mythology and Stonehenge and Avebury and so many stone circles. And then like slap bang, so we're literally a few miles from Stonehenge, and slap bang in the middle of it is this huge wall. I've never seen a training area quite as big as this, and that we're cycling through with tanks driving around us, and in about half an hour we're going to be at this incredibly ancient one of, you know, they're saying it's like the most important prehistoric site in Europe. We've made it to Stonehenge. We've got our seats. We thought we'd have a bit of lunch before we get close to all the riffraff, because it's quite busy over there. And yeah, we're chilling by a road. Got lots of campers, a dude playing psytrance. It's a military base. We saw a mushroom cloud on the other side a minute ago. It's quite an interesting experience.
It felt really unique, tying so much history into a bike trip. From Stonehenge, it wasn't long before we passed Old Sarum, an ancient hill fort on the outskirts of Salisbury. With the roasting temperatures, it was really cool just to break up the gravel riding and just geek out on some local history. Progress was pretty slow, but we were loving it. The camping, on the other hand, that wasn't so great. With so much private land, big estates and rocky agricultural fields, finding a pitch was really tricky each night.
So we are just searching for a wild camping spot. I think we're going to go back where we just were, because here looks a little bit overgrown. The ground here is a bit bumpy, and we've not brought a ground sheet for our tent, so we're going to go and find somewhere a little bit softer.
You don't want to trample any of the meadow. God, there's so many bugs. So I guess we're just going to do a bit of caretaking.
They're just swarming us.
After 5 days of solid heat, just constant heat, even at night time it's been hot.
Yeah.
Just had a little bit of rain, just so refreshing, really nice. And we've got a cracking sunset behind there, so as soon as the sun's finished numbing, we're going to go take a look. Coming to the final stages of the trip, the riding was super fun, overgrown and green, just constant pastures and countryside. You didn't find any real jaw-dropping landscapes, but you definitely got a nature fix.
This section is really fun. Like, it's all quite loose and bumpy off-road, like quite up and down. Shit.
Past Salisbury and towards Winchester, which was the official starting and finishing point for the route. For the home stretch, we'd be following the South Downs Way, a famous chalk route with more than a few surprise growlers.
Nearly end of the route. There's been 2 sections that have been too hard to cycle. This is definitely the third one.
Here he comes. The successful one.
That was really, really hard. Anyone that can do that in one go up, hats off to them. Like brambles and sharp, stingy stuff on the outside. Narrow, rocky, dusty, 30 degrees.
Don't forget steep.
Steep.
Ups and downs, and then more never-ending ups. But I guess that's just cycling for you.
At the end, I hope there's a shaded campsite and like comfy outdoor seating. And I want a big packet of salt and vinegar crisps. Oh no, chips. With lots of salt, vinegar, and mayo, vegan mayo, and a really cold pint of Aspels, and then probably closely followed by another pint. Yes, but we'll probably, if we get there, then it's just going to be more hill.
The final 20 miles took us through some absolutely beautiful woodlands. Overgrown sure, but really beautiful. With the end in sight, the King Alfred's Way had thrown us so many surprises. The history, the hills, the ultra races, the military action, sublime gravel carving through quintessential countryside, seriously narrow trails and nature quite often trying to reclaim it all.
Come on. Right. So get momentum. Such narrow points for your wheels, and on the side it looks like it's grass, but it's actually quite like solid mud. So as soon as you turn a little bit, you're on your ass.
It was a tour unlike any other we'd done before, done slowly, embracing the local landscape and learning along the way. Last hills climbed, and this time we got the cider.
That looks good. Cheers. Well done. Well done. That's really good.